We're gonna start off with some special people coming through those doors. And I kid you not, you're gonna love the song they're coming into. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Anjali and Kush's grandparents. Good choice. Good choice. All right, up next, we got Anjali's parents. Put your hands together. We're the Wood Couple! Did you all see that? Wow, that's pretty impressive. You guys came ready to party, eh? I like it. All right, let's see what happens next. We're gonna welcome in Kush's parents. This is Justin and Dimo! Oh my God, he's living out all his Bollywood dreams. That deserves another round of applause. That was amazing. I don't know how anybody's gonna top that one. All right, coming up next, we got Anjali's siblings. This is Raj and Rahi, along with Yash and Serena. We're gonna welcome Kush's siblings. Put your hands together for Kunal and Eva!
We take it on, and I know you don't wanna miss this place. Go! Go!
Make some noise, let's go! He was like, Kunal, I'm gonna show you how to do this. All right, we're gonna start welcoming in the party squad. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the bridesmaids! You're bringing that energy all the way up in this room. All right, with that, we're gonna ask you to turn your attention to the screen in the front of the room. We have a special presentation.
Good evening, everyone. Jai Ram, Jai Sam. Well, what can I say? Kush Anjali. We all are here for you, and you guys made it. So we all are happy. First of all, on behalf of my family, we both want to thank you, everyone, each and everyone. And I cannot ask more than anything because I'm so happy. We are so happy being all of you here and joining us this beautiful evening. I guess I have to thank you, first of all, my daughter-in-law, Anjali. You are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I couldn't ask more than anything for my lovely son that you are in his life. And of course in our family. Thank you. Thank you. is always our darling. Yes. And I'm so proud that he's a now grown man. And I think he proved himself that he moved out 2 months ago. I guess he doesn't want to stay with us. That's fair enough. Yes, he proven that he's a grown man now. Perfect.
I'd move out.
Yes, you move out. He's in the shower, by the way, now. With Anjali, of course. Yes, yes. And that is the best thing happened to us throughout our life. Kunal, you too. Can't forget both of you. Yes. Yes. You are like my left and right tiger. Yes. Yes. And I guess it's Deepu's turn, so the mic is not cooperating. But I can't forget Deepu, of course, in my life for this occasion. I've been married with her 32 years. Seems like it just yesterday, something like that. I love her. You love her? Well, I guess Kush and Kunal both know. I'm barking at her every day, but they know that more barking is more love. That's the rules of our Indian culture, I guess. I guess my older brother is witness for that. Yes. By the way, I guess where's KP? Yeah, I heard the song. Well, you guys drink as much as you want it. He says this party from him today. Yeah. He's gonna receive extra invoice. He asked for it, so sorry, give me. Alright, jokes apart. Again, I'm very, very proud that we all are here. I want to thank you all, who are my friends, family, my friends from all the way to my family from Chicago, New Jersey, everyone from here, some of them from Italy, from abroad, India. Mama, where are you? Yeah, Mommy worked so hard. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. All the vendors, yes. And of course, Nirali and team. And Pinal, of course. Well, Nirali is getting paid, I'm sorry. I don't know where are you. So, but thank you very much, all of you, all of you.
She's laughing about the jokes that Dad is making. There we go. Let's give another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
मैं कभी बदलाता नहीं, पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ ममा। यूं तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ। तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ।
Hello. जय स्वामीनारायण બધા. જય પ્રભુ, જય માતાજી. જય માતા. આજે મારી ડોટર અંજલિ, she my sweetheart. I can't forget her. Love so much. Kush is my other son. Raj and Kush. અંજલિ એન્ડ કુશ છેલ્લા 2 વર્ષથી એન્ડ જતીનભાઈ દીપુબેન ઘણા ટાઈમથી આ પ્રસંગ માટે ઘણી મહેનત કરી છે બધા મહેમાનો માટે અને આવેલા બધા જ મહેમાનો ઓવરસીઝ ઓલ સ્ટેટ જતીને ફેમિલા કોઈ ફુવા આંટી બધાને અમારા મગનભાઈ ત્રિપુરદાસ ફેમિલી તરફથી બધાનું સ્વાગત અને ઘણો આભાર છે. થેન્ક યુ.
Good evening, everyone. Jai Prabhu, Jai Samnarayan, and Jai Shri Krishna. I thankful to all my family and friends came from far away here to celebrate with us my lovely daughter Anjali and Kush's wedding. So thank you so much everyone for coming and celebrate Anjali's wedding with us. Thank you all vendors and whoever helping us, everyone. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a son is a son till he gets himself a wife. But a daughter is a daughter all her life. जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, मेरा साथ मेरा
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, मेरा साथ मेरा ओ नवा.
Yes, let's give them a round of applause, a real special moment.
Jai Prabhu, everyone.
Just not everyone.
How's everyone doing today? Make some noise if y'all having a good time.
No. That's not good enough. Y'all see the beautiful couple? Y'all make some noise for the beautiful couple.
Wow, I really can't believe tonight is finally here. We've been working so hard. These two have worked so hard. I just want to give a big thanks to each and every one of you, our family and friends who travel from all over the world. We got family from South Africa, India, Chicago. Yeah.
everywhere in New Jersey. I can keep going, California, Texas.
South Carolina.
Just to celebrate Anjali and Kush. Even though most of y'all just came for the free food and booze, I know it. But I know I speak on both Raj's entire family and my entire family that we're truly grateful for y'all's presence here tonight.
Alright. First and foremost, I definitely want to thank the parents, mom, dad, Jathan uncle, Deepwanti. Thank you guys for putting all of this together to help my sister's dream wedding come true. For those of you who have been involved in planning a wedding, or those of you who have not, it's a pain. This is a pain. You guys know that, we know that it's a pain. It goes, a lot of planning goes into it, a lot of organization, and a whole bunch of just saying yes, especially when it involves Anjali. A whole lot of just saying yes. But that's been the parents' theme this entire wedding. Whatever the kids want to do, let's do it for the kids, whatever they want to do. I say the kids, but who am I kidding? We know this is Anjali's wedding. Kush is just the guest of honor here. But in all seriousness, I want to really make sure I thank the parents and let them know on behalf of all of us kids, Kush Anjali, me and Kunal, how much we appreciate their hard work. All their hard work and sacrifice, we wouldn't be where we're at today. We wouldn't be here for this moment without all of their hard work and sacrifice. For those of you who don't know, my dad, KP, he is the ultimate girl dad. When I say girl dad, he is the ultimate girl dad. There is nothing in this world he wouldn't do for his little girl. That's from when she was little to even now. There is nothing he wouldn't do for his little girl. He's never had the willpower or the heart to ever say no to Anjali. And that's something I've noticed with Jathan over the years as well. I've heard him countless times say whatever Anjali wants to do, absolutely, let's do it. So thank you to both you guys. It means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to Anjali for always saying yes to Anjali and always doing whatever she wants. Now, speaking of the dads, I want to give a big shout out to the unspoken heroes of our lives, the moms, Deepwanti, my moms. For 20 plus years, you know, these ladies have done everything. Their day and this is on all the moms in here. You know, their day starts in the kitchen, their day ends in the kitchen, on top of going to the stores and helping the dads run the stores, and then they gotta deal with us kids and, you know, helping us run around, doing all of our extracurricular activities. And then on top of that, they don't lose their minds when little Kunal, little Raj walks in the room like, Mummy, got a project due to 8 p.m. We got a project due the next day. We gotta go get boards and all that. And they still manage to keep everybody together, keep the household together. So definitely want to make sure I give a big shout out to moms. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for everything you've always done. And me and Kunal, you guys don't know, we're the younger siblings. We do what we do best. We bring a lot of chaos in life. And me and Kunal, we are real good at our job. We bring a lot of chaos in our life, especially growing up. I know Kunal was a pain. I know Raj was a pain for sure. And we definitely did that. And the moms, dads, they did a great job, as well as our big bro and big sis. Always did a great job keeping everything together, keeping us together. And so one thing is that just saying yes isn't something that just started a year or so ago with the parents. You know, that's something they've been doing all of our lives. So I really want to make sure I let you guys know thank you for everything. You guys done so much for us. We wouldn't be where we're at today. We wouldn't be the people we are today without you guys, your sacrifice and everything for us. So really thank you. Everybody give a round of applause for the parents.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kunal. I'm Kush's little brother and best man as well. My first thought, when Kush asked me to be a best man, I wasn't like, oh, this is an honor. I was just like, man, my brother ain't got no friends, dude. Shout out my boy Jarman though, wherever you are. As I began writing this speech, my plan was to roast Kush a little bit. Talk about how we grew up, tell you a couple of funny stories about him doing dumb things. But I decided that probably isn't the best idea. Because honestly, it was really me doing the dumb things. And Kush was honestly the best growing up. He was truly the best sibling. Since I can remember, he was always been there for me. Been my best friend and big brother all in one. He's the reason I started playing sports. going to the gym from the start. My love of video games started when we would play Smash Bros. On the GameCube, play Xbox, play Call of Duty till 4 a.m. in the morning. I can't forget the times we tried WWE, finishing moves on each other, act like we're WWE superstars. When I was thinking of my childhood, every memory that came to mind, Kush was right there, right by my side. I asked Kush actually, because I was having trouble writing this speech and thinking of all the memories we went through. I asked Kush, what's your favorite memory of us? And Kush actually said the time when we were running up the stairs in the old house, and he acted like he got shot, and I started bawling and crying. And I was like, man, why is that your favorite story, man? And then he was like, because it was hilarious. You actually thought I got shot, and you started bawling and crying. But he actually said, because I realized I had a little brother that cared so much about me. I was also that annoying little brother that copied exactly what Big Brother did. I hate to say it, but I did. Kush started wearing Nike socks with Sperry's and cargos, so did I. Kush started listening to rap music, so did I. Kush gets that Justin Bieber haircut, so did I. I think you guys get the pattern. No wonder everyone thinks we're twins, honestly. I didn't see it, but it makes sense. I never told you this, Kush, but not only are you my big brother, but you've been the role model I've always looked up to. You're the one, you are who I wanted to be like the most when I was growing up. If I'm being honest, you're always there for me in my best and worst times. Whenever I needed advice, you're always there for me. You're, like I said, always there for me, man. These last few years being with Anjali though, you've changed up, man. As many of you know, Kush has always been that chill, laid-back guy. Just go with the flow, doesn't like to involve his emotions too much. He's a very straight-to-the-point guy, give you the solution to your problem. And don't get me wrong, he's still like that, but ever since he met Anjali, Kush has been so much more emotional. And I've talked to a few of you guys about this briefly. Anjali, you were the one person that made Kush so comfortable to where he is actually emotional and expresses his emotions more. And I want to thank you for that, for being the most caring and most prettiest and goofiest sister I could ask for. From writing the little notes that I'm holding on to forever, to telling me that I stink with your superhuman hearing and smell. You have changed my family for the better, as my dad said earlier, and as I said before, I couldn't have asked for a better sister, Bobby. I could go on how Anjali you're gonna be a great wife and mother one day, and Kush, you as well, husband and father. But it'll be much better hearing it from your little brother, Raj.
Anybody who knows me knows I'm a pretty punctual guy. I like to be early to things. I like to get things done as soon as I can. But this speech was one of the things that one of the first things I've actually put off in my life. I actually didn't finish it till about 5 minutes ago. It just felt too real when I tried to sit down and put words to paper. It felt too real. My big sister was getting married, and so it was something I've been putting off. But we're here now, so I will do my best to summarize how much my sister means to me in these next few moments. Growing up, me and Anjali, as I used to call her, I couldn't pronounce my J, so it wasn't Anjali, it was Anjali. We would do everything together. We'd play together, we'd eat together, we'd watch TV together. Let me rephrase that. We would watch TV together, I'd watch what she put on the TV. And what she put on the TV was a whole lot of Hindi movies. All we watched was Hindi movies. To this day, I couldn't even tell you the names of Hindi movies. All I would have to do was have her call Anjali and be like, hey, what was the name of that movie? What happened? And she'd have to describe the plot to me because I couldn't tell you the names at all. And I always sat there acting like I hated watching those Hindi movies. But honestly, looking back at it now, those Hindi movies were the best times. I enjoyed any time I got to hang out with my sister. Everything I know about Bollywood is because of Anjali. Rahi likes to get on me because I don't know much, but anything I know is because of Anjali, absolutely everything. When we grew up, as we were growing up, anything Anjali wanted to do, I wanted to do, and that was anything. I remember when I was about 8 or so, she was about 12 or maybe something like that, and she needed to create an email, and I was so upset Mom and Dad didn't let me create an email as well. And she wasn't doing anything with the email besides making it for Club Penguin, but I was so upset that I couldn't make the email just like she did. And if it was up to me, I would have copied her exact email and just put Raj in instead of Anjali. But growing up, seriously, Anjali was my hero growing up. There wasn't anything that I didn't think she could do. And there wasn't anything I would ever be scared of if my big sister was around. Around 2008 or so, we moved into our new house, and that was the first time I got my own room. I had my own room, but let me tell you, I didn't spend many nights sleeping in there by myself. I had my own room, but I was always too scared to sleep by myself, so I'd always go knock on Anjali's door. I'd sleep in there for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'd get scared. I'd go over to Anjali's room, knock on her door, and she would always let me come in and sleep in her room with her. It started off a little bit, where I do it every couple times, but it ended up being where every day for the next couple years, I automatically just went to Anjali's room, and I'd always sleep in Anjali's bed just because I was too scared to sleep on my own. And that's the one too. Sometimes she may have been annoyed about it, but she would never say no. She knew how much I wanted just to be in her presence, and so she always said yes to me. Even when I did actually start finally sleeping in my own room, it was only because I felt reassured knowing that my big sister was down the hall. I felt comfortable with knowing that, hey, my big sister's a couple feet down the road. If she's around, there's nothing ever bad that could happen to me. She was my everything. She was my protector. She was my hero. Everything that she could have been, Anjali was for me. Growing up, as we got older, when Anjali finally got her license, I don't think she was excited as me and Yash were that she finally got her license. We finally had our own personal Uber driver to drive us around, so we were lit that she had her license. She didn't have even her own credit card back then, so Mom and Masi would give her little Visa gift cards and whatnot. And within the first week or so, me and Yash would spend all of it on Moe's after school, Taco Bell, Sonic, and all that. And Anjali would never say no. Even though it was her money, she could spend it how she wanted. She would never hesitate to spend it on me and Yash. That's how she was. She was always going out her way to spend it on us and never said no to us as well. Even after school, I remember back then, all of the cool big kids, they'd hang out around their cars and they'd be talking to their friends. She'd be talking to Kat, she's somewhere here, and we would be so annoyed, like, come on, we're trying to get home. We'd be honking on the horn and everything, waiting for her to come inside. She'd finally get annoyed and come inside. We'd get about 5 minutes from the house, and lo and behold, Yash, Anjali, we need to go back to school. I forgot something. And it was always, she's like, we're literally home, you can get it tomorrow. No, I forgot my lunchbox, my mom's gonna kill me. She's told me 3 days in a row I need to bring it back, and he didn't bring it. And she would be annoyed, but she'd always, no matter doubt, she'd turn around, we'd go back to school, and she'd get it. And that's just like with Anjali, that she'd be annoyed, but she'd always oblige. Anything we wanted to do, she was there for us. She was always helping us out and doing anything for us that she could. I always say, looking back at when I was writing the speech, Anjali, I really truly believe she was the heartbeat of our family. Mood and energy of our family followed along with Anjali. I remember one time when I was maybe 8 or 9 or so, my mom woke me up in the middle of the night and she said, come upstairs, and I came upstairs and I was like, what's wrong? You seem like something's wrong. It was just Anjali crying because something about her project she couldn't figure out. And there was nothing I could do, I didn't know anything about the project, but all 4 of us, I remember we sat there and we waited for her to stop crying and figure out what the problem was, and then she got through it. We didn't even end up going to sleep that night until Anjali figured it out. But that's just how it went in our household, As Anjali went, she was the absolute heartbeat of our family. Like I said, Anjali definitely is the heartbeat of our family, so definitely one of the hardest days in our household was when Anjali went off to college. I remember I was in the kitchen making a snack after school, trying to act like a big little bro. It was too tough, it didn't bother me. My sister was going off to college. But then they were all in the living room and I remember I was in the kitchen. And I heard some noise, I went out there and I saw, this is one of the few times in my life I actually saw my dad cry. And all 4 of us sat there and cried as Anjali was going off to college. We cried all the way up until it was time for her to really get out of the house. She walked up to the car, drove off, and I remember all four of us sitting there and crying until her car finally left the driveway. And then I did what I went into the room, made sure mom and dad were okay, acted like I was okay, knowing damn well I wasn't okay. My big sister, my superhero, my everything, just left off for college. I made sure mom was okay, went upstairs, and I don't think I've ever even told Anjali this or anybody, but after she left, I ended up actually sitting in her room on her bed and crying for another couple of minutes, another 10, 15 minutes. It really hit me then that, for the first time, going back in our house, there was a lot of quietness in our house. If y'all know Anjali, she is a yapper. She's a yapper for sure. And for the first time in our life, in our house, it was super quiet. Our chakram, she was gone, and crazy, the energy, she was gone. And so, but even when she went away to college, it was always like she was right there. It was the first time in my life that my superhero, she wasn't down the hall anymore. She was 3 hours away in Atlanta. I couldn't run in her room or yell "Unli" or anything like that for any little inconvenience. But even while she was gone, she would always make sure she was there for me. She would call me, text me all the time, tell me what classes to take in school, tell me what to do in school, how to do it, everything. This was back before ChatGPT. Anjali was my ChatGPT actually. Anything I needed, I would send it towards Anjali. Any essay, never submitted any of that. Send it to Anjali first. She proofread everything. Anything I needed, I'd send it over to her. And even if I ever did something dumb or I thought I'd get in trouble, the first person I'm calling is Anjali. Anjali, I did so-and-so, and she would listen to what I did. She'd probably get mad at me a little bit, but then she would always tell me, no, don't worry, mom won't get that mad. Don't worry, just go ahead and tell mom, it's not that big a deal. And that let me know that, I think it'll be okay, and mom really won't get as mad as I thought. Even when, I always like to give Anjali crap because she never got into UGA. But even when I got into UGA, I knew the only reason I did get in is because of my big sister. Anything I submitted, application, everything I did was through her approval. I asked her about everything. And I know we got some dogs in here somewhere right here. We got a bunch of dogs in here. Yeah. They know there's no better feeling than when you get that email with the arches, that fireworks in the background, and the very first person I'll call was my big sister. And even though I gave her a lot of crap by her not getting in, she was super happy for me. She congratulated me, and she was so happy for me. And my freshman year, me and Anjali are 4 years apart. So my freshman year of college was Anjali's senior year at Georgia State. So like most younger brothers and sisters, most younger siblings, it wasn't until we were both in college that she realized again that, I actually kind of like Raj. I can hang out with Raj. I can unblock it on Snapchat and Instagram. I can hang out with Raj again. And so she finally did, and I wasn't the little snitching brother anymore. We were friends again. But of course, I had to act like I was too cool to hang out with my sister. So my whole first freshman year at UGA, she always constantly invited me and Yash to come hang out with her. But we never really would. We kind of make up some excuses until we finally did. And we came to hang out with her friends. And that's when I realized, I was like, actually my sister's pretty cool too. I can hang out with my sister. She's not like that. And so even when I first started hanging out with her friends, the thing that I always heard, and I still hear to this day, is like, oh yeah, you're definitely Anjali's sister or Anjali's brother. You look just like her. I hear that all the time. I even heard it a couple times this weekend where people were saying I look just like Anjali. And it used to bother me, or I used to act like it bothered me, but deep down I knew every time somebody said we looked alike or anything like that, I get filled with pride because, my sister was everything for me. She was my superhero, she was everything for me. So anytime I got even associated with my sister, it meant the world to me. There's nobody's opinion who mattered to me like Anjali's as well. So when I wasn't even nervous for when Ryan, my girlfriend, she met my parents for the first time. I was more nervous for when she met Anjali for the first time. If I had Anjali's stamp of approval, that's all I needed. And so it meant the world to me when Anjali, told me that she loves Ryan, she got along with Ryan and everything like that. So it meant the absolute world to me. To Anjali, finally, there will never be enough words I can use to express my gratitude to you for everything. I wouldn't be the man I am today without you having my back every step of the way. No matter the ups and downs in life, there was no person who ever had my back like my big sister. And in my family, if you ask a lot of my masis or anybody, they always say Raj is the Daiocho. They always say that about that, but that is only because of everything that Anjali has ever taught me. That all resonates back to Anjali. You taught me how to be caring, compassionate, and kind to everyone in all situations. The way you wear your heart on your sleeve is an inspiration to me. You're never afraid to stand up to anyone, to say exactly what you're thinking, and to protect the people you love. Thank you for being my absolute best friend, the best big sister I could ever ask for, and my reason why I love you so much, Anjali. So much, I can't express it. Now on to Kush. I always have referred to Kush as Kumar, and now he's officially Kush Kumar. Let's give a round of applause for Kush Kumar. Anjali was actually living with me and Yash in Athens when her and Kush first started talking. She would never tell me and Yash where she was going. Every weekend, every couple of weekends, she'd disappear and we're like, where are you going? Oh, I'm hanging out with my friend. Oh, what friend? We know your friends, what friend? Never would tell us where she was going, who she was hanging out with. And then finally one day, it was my birthday, we were all going out, and we met Kush for the first time. And let me tell you, Kush did not say a word. And in my head, I'm thinking, the biggest yapper that I know is with this guy who didn't say anything that weekend. And if any of you guys know Kush, you know, he has a very soft-spoken personality, he's reserved, but that's just what he wants us to think. Once you actually really get to know Kush, then you know how big of a personality he actually has, just like Jatana. He got a big personality, for sure. To Kush, I'm super thankful to you to have another big brother in my life, especially somebody as great as you are. Anytime we hang out, it really does feel like I'm just hanging out with the boys. It feels like we've known each other forever. So it's always a good time when we're hanging out together. One of the greatest compliments I and anybody in my family could give you is to tell you how much like my dad you are, how many good qualities like my dad you have as well, and how similar you are to my dad as well. Kush, you've laid out the blueprint on how to be an ideal husband, not boyfriend, husband. You've set the bar super, super high. Ryan never forgets to let me know how many great things you do for Anjali. And you have been nothing but a great husband to my sister. I would do the typical big brother thing where I threaten you to take care of my sister, but I know I don't have to do that with you. You've never given me any reason to doubt your love for Anjali. To Kush and his whole family, please take care of our Anjali. She is our chakram. She's been the heartbeat of our family for 20 plus years, and I know she will do nothing but bring energy and a lot of love to you guys' house and family. Enough with all the snappy stuff. I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't give you a piece of advice. My sister's pretty easygoing about a lot of things, but there's this one day that comes around the calendar every single year. It happens to fall in November. It happens to fall on the 24th. Brother, listen to me. If you do nothing else in this world, get my girl a cake. You don't gotta get her nothing. Get her a cake, put a candle on it, and let her blow it out, and she'll be as happy as she can. All you need to do for her. And trust me, Mom and Dad know, we've experienced a birthday without a cake with Anjali. Not pleasant. You don't want to do it. You don't want to go through it. You don't want to go through it. If everybody could raise a glass, I want to give a cheers to the newlyweds. I wish you guys nothing but happiness in y'all's journey. Through the ups and downs, I want you guys to remember to lean on each other and constantly smile those beautiful smiles both of you guys have. What is meant for you guys will always be yours. And by the way, y'all don't hesitate working on the kids. Raju Chacha's ready. So y'all have, I want to wish you guys nothing but a happy and successful marriage. To the Patels.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. I'll keep it short, but shout out to Rob. That was awesome. Anjali, thank you for getting me another bro. My boy Raj. It's just another Kush, but more like me. Really. Well, Anjali, I've had the honor to grow up with Kush. You truly have the privilege to grow old with him. You're taking him away from me, but you're the one person that'd be perfect for it. And I love you so much. You do everything for me. From cosmetic products They give me advice, everything, Anjali. You do everything for me. And honestly, Anjali, I've never seen Kush as happy with someone these last 5 years than he has with you. Not even NBA 2K has made this man that happy. That's saying a lot, trust me. Trust me. Thank you again, Anjali. Thank you for everything that you did for us. Me and Raj both love you guys so much. Congrats to you guys.
All right, Anjali's gonna take over this whole speech. No, but Anjali's a little shy to share the talk in public and everything. So, who's ready to party tonight? Let's go. I'll keep it short and sweet. First, I want to say thank you to Nirali's team, the wedding planners. They did an amazing job. You guys are incredible. Everything was done and ready for Anjali and I. You guys made it so easy for us just to enjoy and soak in the weekend. Another big thank you to the Cassette catering team. Amazing food. Give them a round of applause for the food. Shout out to Naomi and the decorations. I love how everything looked. Every event made mine and Anjali's vision came true. So beautiful. Shout out to our photographer, Mackenzie and Andrew, capturing every moment. Shout out to the paper boys, Logan and Drew. Thank you for documenting everything. I look forward to looking back on this weekend. I seriously can't thank y'all enough. Shout out to our DJ Ethan over here playing the tunes, keeping the vibes right. Lastly, thank you to each and everyone who came here and celebrate me and Anji. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It means the world to have you here and here to celebrate with us. Special thanks to Mom and Dad for all the support and hard work behind the scenes to help make this weekend possible. Shout out to my new parents, Tapu and KP. Not only for your love and help, but also raising the most beautiful girl in the world. And of course, biggest thank you to my beautiful wife, Anjali. You stepped up in every way. You thought up every single little detail. And I bet everyone in this room appreciates you. I took the back seat of everything. I didn't do anything. Anjali said, hey, you want to do this? Yes, go ahead, do whatever you want. I know you'll make it great. But finally, big round of applause for me, because without me, this weekend wouldn't happen. I put the ring on Anjali and I showed up. All right, that's it. Thank you again, everyone. I love you all. Anjali, you want to say anything?
Hi, everyone. But thank you all for coming. It honestly means a lot to us. This room is filled with everyone that we love. And I know everyone came from far, so once again, thank you. Let's just make this night a memorable night and let's all have fun tonight, right? I love you guys and I love my new husband. Well, that's all from me.
Let's party!